There is so much to do in Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, the game is packed with so many secrets, hidden things, and just anything you can think of. And one of the things that it is packed with is mini-games. There are all sorts of mini-games, from the infamous jump rope challenge, to trace walking, RC car driving, and even something called Koopa Freerunning, which is some sort of racing exploration type free running minigame, and it's awesome. This video is meant as a guide. It's going to teach you how to beat every single Koopa Freerunning. It's going to go in depth on every single Koopa Freerunning course with tips and tricks on how to beat it, and it's going to give you some general tips for Koopa Freerunning, and not just that, but just for moving around Odyssey in general, and how to, get from point A to point B fastest. Anyway, let's get into the video. So hey guys, I'm Thomas from the Switch Stop, and this is my Koopa Freerunning guide. So first off, we're going to start off in the Mushroom Kingdom, and we're going to be going in order that these kingdoms appear on the map. So Mushroom Kingdom is first because it appears first on the map after you unlock it. So make your way over to this Koopa right here, just behind the Odyssey. As you can see, that's how you get there. And then you initiate the battle through the text, and the race starts. As you can see, it's you against 4 other Koopas, and for this one you're literally just going to grab these rocket flowers and rocket your way up this path. If you need any clarification, you can just watch the video, but I mean, it's super easy. If you run out of rocket flowers like I did at the end and you weren't able to snag another one, you can just long jump, and as you can see, no other Koopa is even there yet, and the first one almost just entered in there, so it's really obvious that this one's an easy one. Also good to know is that there are 2 types of Koopa Freerunning. There's the regular cup and the master cup. That was the regular cup, and I just started the master cup right here. The only difference is how fast you have to do it. As you see, there is a new racer. They have the golden racer. As you can see, he took over from the purple Koopa, and now it's golden, and he's way better. But there's nothing actually changed about the course itself. It's just you have to finish it a lot faster, so it's not that hard at all. Do that and you'll get a star/moon, and all these tips will help you win both the regular and the master cup, because obviously in order to win the master cup you just have to do the regular cup but faster. So make your way back up to the Odyssey and get ready to go to your next kingdom, which is the Cap Kingdom. So in the Cap Kingdom you're going to want to teleport to Top Hat Tower, and then once you are all the way up there you're going to want to make your way around to Koopa Freerunning. So move around to the right, just keep long jumping your way. You can go up here if you want, I just like doing that because it's fun. Initiate the dialogue with the Koopa, and you're off. So this is once again another easy one, however there are a couple of little tricks that can help you win this one a lot faster. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go a bit to the left in long jump, and then long jump from there. It just helps you avoid things. Also, try and not dive there, so that way you can just throw your cap right before you get there, and Mario doesn't have the little shaky leg landing thing. But unfortunately, I didn't do that, but it doesn't matter. Just long jump, dive, triple jump. You can even roll, all that stuff. Be careful about those little hat-shaped light posts at the ground, though, as they will stop your roll. However, now you're there, you can just get up this little hill any way you see fit, rolling, triple jumps, and you're done. As I said, that's a really easy one. Something a bit cool about this one, though, is on my second run through on the Master Cup, as you can see, I'm going against the Golden Goomba. I am not doing too well, but as you can see, I just managed to get in before him. I thought that was pretty cool, and that just leads to one of my second points, which is never give up while you're Koopa Freerunning. I mean, chances are, if you're really far behind, you will lose, but a lot of the times the Koopas themselves have like things that take a while as they're ending, or you can just do really good. It really depends. So just don't give up, as you could still win. Next up, we're in the Cascade Kingdom. This is one of the easiest Koopa Freerunnings. It's really not difficult at all. The Koopa itself is right next to the Odyssey, so just go initiate the dialogue with him. And the trick for this one, in my opinion, is just following behind the best Koopa and then taking the lead at the end. So I'm sure there are faster ways to do this, but this one works for me. You literally just make your way around this path and follow the red Koopa, which is typically the best one when you're doing the regular cup. Obviously the gold is best when you're doing the master cup, but this is the regular cup, so follow the red Koopa. Then as you're following him, just around here, just kill these little spiny things, and then you can just jump over that rock, and you could do a dive. I didn't even need to though. But yeah, you can just do a cap throw dive over that rock, or you can just walk around it. You can really just follow him and then pass him at the last second because he's not going too fast. Next up we have the Sand Kingdom and Toast Arena. So you're going to want to go to the northwest reaches, and you're going to want to talk to the Koopa right there. It's right next to the checkpoint, you can't miss it. And after that, it initiates and it's all dark and it's nighttime, and this is going to be one where you're going to want to use a Jaxi. So I know there's another way you can like do something with like a power line, but I feel like the Jaxi is way faster, and that's the way I did it against the Master Cup. So I am doing the Master Cup right now. Once again, doesn't really matter which one I'm doing because these tips help you either way. But you're really just going to want to stick to the left, but like also stick to the right and hug the corners, because you're not going to want to take super wide turns or else you will get past. Yeah, once again, this one's not that hard. As you can see up here, I'm about to mess up like 3 times, but as long as you're doing okay, you're not going to like, yeah, see there are my 3 screw ups in a row. You can see the gold ones right behind me. You can ride the Jaxi into the thing. That's something I didn't know before. I used to be getting off at the beginning of Toast Arena Town and then just rolling my way in there. I would lose, and you can just ride the Jaxi in there and you can win. But yeah, as you saw from my 3 mistakes, you don't need to be perfect on most of these runs. You can literally just do semi-well and you'll still get it. So here's one of the hardest ones. However, I found a trick that should make it a lot easier for you guys. It is the Wooded Kingdom. So as you can see from the map, which we're right here next to that checkpoint, just talk to the Koopa, he'll invite you to the race, and you can begin the race. So you're going to want to start, instead of going down the beanstalk, which is what most people do, you're going to want to long jump around here. Is this necessarily that much faster? I don't know, I don't think so, but it's a lot more fun, and I really like it. And hey, you are in front of the Koopas, so that's awesome. Ground pound jump up onto this girder moving platform thing, and you're going to want to capture this uproot after doing a little bit of platforming. And so here's the part, I'm actually garbage at controlling the uproots, so I just position the camera parallel to the wall and do that difficult jump. That is by far the hardest jump you're going to have to do in this guide. You literally bypassed pretty much the entire thing, which is that uproot maze, by doing that jump, and yeah, it's awesome. So after that, you're going to want to make your way over to the Lake Kingdom, Lake Lamode, and this is a super easy one. Again, I did this one on my first try. Most of the time on my first try, I just explore, try and figure out the best route, but this one, I got off to a good start, I kept going, and it was really easy. So what you're going to want to do is, as soon as the race starts, you're going to want to hit up a couple of long jumps, okay? You're going to try and get to that island with the flower thing and the coins above it. So long jump, cap throw dive, jump onto that flower, run over to the zipper thing, and you're going to want to zip out the floor and come over here. Now ground pound in order to get down here fastest, and then you're going to want to swim through these little corridors. Be careful of these seaweeds things, they also screw up the camera angle a lot. Get that air bubble if you're close to out of air, then grab a Cheep Cheep. So I thought that jumping out of the water with the Cheep Cheep would make you go way faster, but it really just doesn't. So you're going to want to stay right on the tip of the water without actually going out. Then really just follow this path and go up these little flower things, and you should be good. It is, once again, as I said, really easy, and I mean, you shouldn't really have to do that one more than a couple of times. And the Cloud Kingdom, there is no Koopa Freerunning, because if you guys remember, it is literally just a boss fight. So you're going to want to make your way to the Lost Kingdom, initiate the dialogue with the Koopa, and then you get into the battle. And then you get into the race. So I messed up on this one a ton. As you can see, like, look at all these mistakes. It took me a while to get this, but as you can see, I did eventually get it, and I recorded it, and I have the best tactics to share with you guys. So you're going to want to start off with a roll. However, I didn't do that in this one. I accidentally threw my cap, which I did with motion controls. Then I just did it again. So I just was like, screw it. I just did a couple of long jumps, then ended it with a triple jump over that platform. You're going to want to wall jump off this. You don't have to stomp on that thing at all. It just takes up too much time. And then once again, you can just wall jump dive over that. Jump over these tropical wiggler things, get on the moving platform, and then you're going to have to throw your hat at these things, and then they like grab it and break through the blocks. This one you're going to have to do it twice, get up onto that ledge, throw it, and then it'll just break the blocks. Then a bit more wall jumping, stomp on that button, get over to the wall jumping, wall jump a bit more, and then you'll be there. So just make sure you don't go stomping those things because it does waste a lot of time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching part 1 of my Koopa Freerunning tips and tricks guide. This video took a long time to make as I had to record all this footage, narrate over it, edit it so it wasn't just a bunch of fails and stuff. And videos like this do take a long time to make. So I would really appreciate it if you smack that like button. It really helps me know that you guys like these kinds of guides. And it's always great to get recognition for a video that you worked pretty hard on. So thank you guys so much if you liked this video. If you didn't like this video, then I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. I'm Thomas from the Switch Stop, signing off.